Politics took center stage in the year 2023, and with the hangover of cases from the 2022 political party primaries and even the post-2023 general elections, the courts were bombarded with all manner of political cases. Over 600 pre-election matters were filed against the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in respect of political parties' primaries ahead of the 2023 general elections. These cases forced the Federal High Court and the Court of Appeal to establish a special task force to especially dispose of these bitterly fought cases. These developments predictably affected other cases, both criminal and civil, handled by these judicial officers, as many were unduly delayed, with the attendant economic and social implications. 257 judges were pulled out of the various high courts in the country to hear about 1,209 petitions arising from the 2023 general election. While some of the appeals on these petitions are still pending, the Supreme Court on October 26 resolved the issues raised by the Allied People's Movement (APM), People's Democratic Party (PDP), and the Labour Party in favor of President Bola Tinubu. Some other weighty matters the Supreme Court decided are the appeals by the federal government on the release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, as well as the new Naira policy of the central bank, where the court allowed for a coexistence of both the old and the new notes. Outside the country, the decision of the Commercial Court of England and Wales stopping the enforcement of an $11.5 billion Process and Industrial Development P&ID Limited arbitration award against Nigeria remains one of the most talked about decisions from the courts. Another significant development is the appointment of 11 justices to the Supreme Court, which has finally been laid to rest. As 2024 starts, one pending weighty task is how to strengthen the independence and integrity of the judiciary and ensure that the courts enjoy financial autonomy at all levels. Other challenges include fast-tracking the use of technology in the courts, the speed of justice and inordinate delay of cases, technicalities, the high cost of litigation, freezing congestion and awaiting trial inmates, reforming the appointment process of judges, and how to shield the judiciary from political influence.
Any matter that comes to the Supreme Court, you cannot talk about less than 6 or 7 years before it gets right for hearing. So let us do some weeding, some call it exercises as may be, whether it's criminal or civil clearance, to deal with this, so that we can make way for speedy and expeditious dispensation of justice.
We must go back to the ethics of the profession and give undiluted justice to our people in 2024 and beyond.
The EFCC, ICPC, and other agencies with the power to prosecute corruption cases must also step up their game this year, as no high-profile corruption case was concluded in 2023, while the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice must immediately put in place modalities to prosecute terror and other criminal suspects who contribute to the high insecurity in the country. Shola Shoyele, Channels Television News.